What is up guys, GG Forex here and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, it's not going to be sunshine and rainbows. And I have said this before in many of my videos, it has been a bad week or two, possibly week or two. As you know, this month is my last month to get 3% before December, as in get 3% in December so I can get my fully funded £5 account from Smart Charts. Now, I've done that in the previous month and I've done that in the previous months before that. So I need to get 3 months in a row whilst making 3% gain in those months. Now, I've been playing around on the lower time frames, as you guys know from the previous videos, but I have been getting burned. The lower time frames are just another level above of where I can go. Like my abilities are to a certain level, and those lower time frames, I am not good enough to play in that game right now. I'm gonna have to wait and hold back. Okay, like I can get it now and then, but I'm not consistent, and consistency is the key, right? So when I went back from my journal, this is why journal is so important. I went back from my journal, and I'll show you in a sec. Where did I have the most success? And it was on the higher time frames. It's between the 1 hour and the 4 hour time frames. So when I did that with my first 25 trade blocks, I got 51% returns. 51%, okay, from 25 trades. That was my gains, right? So what I'm gonna do is for the last 2 weeks of December is go back to the 4 hour time frame. I'm just gonna go back and just take 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s. There's nothing wrong with having a 1 to 2, 1 to 3. That is, you know, a 1 to 2 is 4%, 1 to 3, 6% gain. 6% gain isn't bad. Because if you did that one trade a week, because it might take a week to play out on the 4 hour time frame, right? But if you did a 1 to 3 this week, that's 6% this week. You did it again next week, you know, you're looking at possibly 18% in the month. 6, 12, 24%. Wow. Yeah, okay, 24% in the month. 24% in a month is insane, right? From 4 trades at just 1 to 3 on a 4 hour time frame. Sometimes, depending on market volatility, it can happen a lot faster. But what I'm saying is I don't need to trade a lot to still get a good return on a higher time frame. But the only concern with this is how is FTMO's rules going to allow me to play this game? Because if I'm really successful at the 4 hour time frame, I'm going to stick to it. Because 24% in a month is amazing for me. I'm super happy with that, because if I did 24% in a month on a 100k FTMO account, that's 24,000. I'll take 70% of that this month. That's insane, right? So I need to dig deeper, and if you guys know, please let me know in the comment box below. Can I hold my trades overnight? Because if I want to play on the 1 hour to 4 hour time frames, I'm going to have to hold my trades overnight. There's no doubt about it. So this is what I want to do. This is the direction of what I'm going, and I'm sorry I haven't been making videos that often. Because I've had a bad week or two, I just wanted to take myself away from the charts, rethink, study what went well, what went wrong, where was I succeeding before, what have I done recently, and what are the consequences because of that. And after I've done all of that, I've realised I'm just not up to the lower time frame snipey levels. Yes, I can get it now and then, but I am not good enough, especially when I have a 9 to 5. I can't be placing pending orders on my phone whilst working a 9 to 5, like hiding in the toilet, placing a trade, and then coming back and realising you lost 2%. Because it happens like that on the lower time frames. So I really need to have a setup like this, where I'm watching price action, and then I'm executing my trades. That's where I feel like I'll be better at the lower time frames, the 10-minute, the 15-minute snipes, or the 5-minute snipes. I've done a 3-minute snipe before, okay? So I know I can do it, but my situation, my living conditions just aren't built for those lower time frames. 4 hour, 1 hour is, because I can check my phone 3 or 4 times a day, just a quick look, and a 4 hour candle is a 4 hour candle. You know, you can only look at probably 3 of those candles throughout the day before you go back to sleep again, you know? So from 6 o'clock, check my phone at 10 o'clock, check my phone at 2 o'clock, and that's me out of work. Then I ain't got to worry about it, okay? So I've only got 2 candles to watch whilst I'm at work. Okay, so that's what I want to do. That is going to be my direction. So as I said, I spent the last 2 weeks just really realizing, where am I going wrong? This is why I want you to journal everything. If you have smart charts, go through your journal, look at the pairs you're most successful at. What times of the day, what time frames were you trading on when you had those winning trades? I looked through mine and I realized I'm actually good at GB pound pairs, GBP pairs, and I'm good at the higher time frame stuff. And then when I look through my Google Sheets, my 25 trade blocks, like I told you to what Mark Douglas, if you haven't watched his videos, or if you are in a GG Forex family in the group in the Facebook page, join that group, because you'll see the link in there where you watch those mindset videos. He trades in 25 trade blocks. Every trade is a coin flip. You can have all the confirmations in the world, but at the end of the day, it's a 50-50. It's either going to win or it's not, or nothing's going to happen. Okay? That's how I'm treating it. So I've realized I'm better at the 4 hour time frame, and that is what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through the charts, give you a quick demo of what I'm going to do, and the duration of how long these trades actually play out, because I've done a few back tests, and it's between 3 and 5 days, okay, for maybe a 1 to 3, which sounds bad, but if you had 3 trades on for the week, and let's just say all of them won happily, okay, at a 1 to 3, that's 18% growth for the week, okay, and that's only 3 trades at a 1 to 3, and my rules for this are, does it line up with my fibs? Does it make sense? Is it a clear banker's candle? And is there targets? I'm no longer going to be placing trades unless there are clear targets that I think is going to take them out, and is it going with the trend? Okay, these are my confirmations, and I don't want to be trading less than a 1 hour. If I can prevent it, whatever's the cleanest, even if it's a 60 pip candle, I'm just going to do it, because I'll rather have the trade enter and be more of a lower reward to risk, and just have the consistency up, because I'm not really focusing now on reward to risk, even though that is the most important thing to focus on. That is what makes a good trader. I'm just not good enough on those lower time frames yet. So I've realized that, I've come to grips with it, I'm being honest with myself, and I'm playing to my strengths and learning as time goes on. Maybe in a year's time, then I'll get snipey. But if I want to get out of my 9 to 5, I need that FTMO account. If I need that FTMO account, I need to be able to trade on a 4 hour time frame whilst working my 9 to 5. Then, when I'm out of it, then I can focus on my lower time frames. I know I've waffled, is that even a word? I don't even know. But let's just jump into the charts so I can show you the type of 4 hour trade setups that I'm going to be placing pending orders on throughout the next 2 weeks of December, and I'm hoping I can complete my forex traded smart charts 5k challenge to get my funded account. My brain's gone to mush. Let's just get in this. Right guys, I hope you can see me in the corner over there. Let's just get stuck into this. So I'm just going to stay on G-card, as you see here, G-card, and I'm on the 4 hour time frame. As you go to the time frames, it's top right hand corner. It is there. So what I am looking for, I'm looking for a trending market with a clear candle that's taking liquidity, or just a strong buy before a big move down, and one that has targets. Okay, so let's just ignore all this over here. I can see, look, market's come up, it's come down, it's come down, it's come down again. So we're stepping down, we had a big move down, we have targets down here, trend line, horizontal line, we have targets down there, which let's just do this instead, which I feel like will help you guys out a lot more. Let's just do a rectangle. We have a support line there that most retail traders will look at and think this is a strong support line. Price has bounced off of it 4 times, it's probably going to go higher. Okay, so what I'll be doing is looking for the buys and the sells. I can see a big push up here, price came down, and I feel like price is going to come back up to this area. So if I just did this move here, boom, take it to the body, and I'm going to come down to the bottom of this support. Okay, That is 60, they call it 59 pip stop loss of 135 pip take profit, leaving me with £230 profit. Let's just do 135 divided by 59. I'm looking at a 1 to 2, just a nice 4% gain right there. So that's 4% for the week. So how long would it have taken? It would have been 1, 2, 3. So 12 hours that trade would have triggered. Yes, it's not an amazing 1 to 16 or something like that you could do on a lower time frames, but what it is a safer trade. Does it line up with my fibs? That's also another confirmation of mine. So we've got trend, we've got bankers candle, we have equal lows for targets. Now does it fit with my themajigs? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, if you have a look, this is my area, my zone. This is my zone. So my zone is within that banker's candle. Within that banker's candle, where it just fell short of, though I'm happy with that, and then came right back down. So I'm happy with that. That's the type of moves that I'm going to be looking for. If I just go on trading view now and just show you because I want to show you like what I would be doing. And if you have a look at it, sometimes you get a lot of opportunities. So this before, let's say this never happened, right? So if I just change this to liquidity, bottom, okay, and I'm targeting this area. Why? Because it's taking liquidity. It's come down and it's taken that liquidity, and then it's had a strong move downwards, right? Which is where you can see the money, because you got equal lows, right? So let's just try my replay mode. I don't think I've done this yet. I'm excited, okay? So this is what we can see at the charts. We've got nice targets here. As you can see, I've lined them up for you already. It's taken out liquidity to the top side. So I'm thinking banks, I've broken this structure down here. So I'm saying price has taken the money from the top, and now where's the money? Where is the money? The money's now down below. So I think price is going to come down here and take that money. But they've hedged their orders, so they need to come out of their orders, right? So let's just get my fibs out. This swing high to this swing low. This is my fib zone. I've already highlighted it in blue. Let's just do that. So candle highlights in my fib zone, right in the middle of my fib zone as well. So I'm going to go for a short. Okay, this is what I want to do, and I'm probably going to 61 pips. Let's just have it there. And let's just put our TP down at our equal lows. I think price is going to take out. That's a 1 to 6, right? So if I just do this one trade, that is the 12% gain. So let's just see how it plays out. Boom. Mitigate out the orders, then taking out the lows. Okay? So again, just because it is a 4-hour time frame doesn't mean you're going to get really bad reward to risks. You know, 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s aren't bad when you stack them up. You know, 2 or 3 of them a week, and if you're trading less because it takes time for these trades to set up, also they are probably going to be more substantial candles as well, because a 4-hour candle is has a lot more weight in it than a 5-minute or 10-minute candle. Because remember, the banks are going off the dailies, the weeklies, the monthly time frames. They're not going off the 4-hour time frames. Okay, so we need to look at the breadcrumbs where we can. I'm a day trader, maybe a medium swing, because if I'm holding this trade, I mean, how long would that have taken me for this to complete? By the time it triggered to down here for my TP, we're looking at 1 day, 20 hours. So I'll call that 2 days. It takes 2 days for this trade to enter me in and exit me out for a 12% gain. That would have been the FTMO challenge complete, because that would have been a 12% gain in 2 days. But again, I need to double check the rules, and if you guys know, please let me know in the comments below. Whilst taking the challenge, can I hold my trades overnight? That's the big question. That is the biggie. If not, I'm going to have to go for a lot less reward to risk. just to complete the challenge, and then maybe the rules change whilst you have a funded account. I'm not 100% on that, so I will need to do more research into that challenge. But this is what I'm going to be doing from now on the 4-hour time frames. I'm making sure I'm going with the trend. I actually have a decent candle that has had a big manipulation push with a strong push to the downside. As you can see here, price has gone up, and then we've had a nice bearish engulfing candle coming down, okay, which shows manipulation, and also it hit this target here, okay? So it went up, big push down, came back up, big push down. So I'm thinking price, maybe for the next trade, could be here. This could be the next move, because I feel like price might want to come down here for these targets, but we'll have to see what happens later on in the week. That could be the next trade. That could be a 1 to 5. If I just go back to here, depends what sort of patterns it creates. It might create liquidity down here, and then I could target that as well. But that's what I want to do, guys. I hope this video has made sense. If you haven't joined the GG Forex family, please click the link down below. We've got 227, I think, people in the group now, which is epic. So there's a lot of new people there. A lot of people have questions, and I hope I can answer your questions on a daily basis. Anyway, guys, I love you all. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.